She's already negating our plan. Do the best you can.
Right. Being outside complicated things. For one, Daniela could make a scene and draw more attention. For another, it afforded no opportunity for us to corner her in the shop, the interior layout of which we both knew well. It's fine, I said breezily. I'm not afraid of improvising.
Thank the gods for that.
Cautious of each rustle of movement around me, I casually approached. Fortunately, this tiny town barely moved. Few witches were visible. By design, no doubt. What baby abductor wanted to draw attention?
While I trust in you to be wise, I don't trust Daniela. My aunt wouldn't take kindly to anything happening to her grandson,
Roggenwald said. I'll restrain my womanly impulse to breastfeed. I could have sworn I heard him snort. As I closed in on Daniela, a few things became blatantly obvious. First, magic soaked her and the pram. Fair enough. If I abducted a baby and then went on the run, I'd change everything about my appearance as well. Second, the dog perched on top of the pram, teeth half bared and growling at any witch that attempted to stroll by. A tiny complication, more annoyance than issue. Easy enough. I cleared my throat and paused right next to the pram. The bitty dog almost barked out of its skin, nearly leaping free from the pram. I cleared my throat. Excuse me? Daniela's head whipped around like a bird of prey. Beaky nose, sharp eyes. She clutched a coin purse to her chest with thin fingers like talons. Despite being a bland witch with undecidedly gray hair and a padded body, everything about her bespoke simmering aggression. She had clearly changed herself into an older woman. Wildcat, indeed. It took all my willpower not to recoil. What? She snapped. Do you have the time?
No.
She swirled around, hair blanketing her shoulders, to face the pram. A chain wrapped her wrist and strung over to the handle on the pram, jostling with her quick movements as she shoved it forward. She's attached to the pram, I told Roggenwald. Metal chain, easy to snap, but would cost the element of surprise. Unless it's enchanted. She's thoroughly soaked in magic, so it's impossible to tell.
No transporting the pram away.
No. I scooted to the side to force Daniela to look at me. I'm sorry, but do you know whether this potion shop is open? She snarled.
I just walked out of it, didn't I?
Did you?
Yes.
So it's open. She jostled the pram over a rock, nearly knocking the small dog off the top. It yelped, sprawled its paws, and held on for dear life. With a little tap of her hand, she shoved the pup into the middle of the retractable pram ceiling. I followed at her heels, wondering why the baby didn't cry.
She likes cats,
Roggenwald said. Cats?
Yes, cats.
The woman skidded to a stop, forcing me to wheel to the side to avoid slamming into her spine.
Stop following me,
she screeched. You have something stuck on your back. Oh, it's cat hair. Do you like cats? I love cats. With a quick spell, I conjured a ball of goat hair I remembered seeing on the ground that morning, mimed pulling it free, and held it up. Any fool would understand this was not cat hair, but that didn't matter. A cry issued from the pram. Daniela growled, teeth half bared.
Now you've done it.
Baby crying from the pram, I said.
How old?
Can't see it. It's just crying.
It's a baby that walks.
What does that mean?
It's not a little baby.
I rolled my eyes. Roggenwald, one of the most deadly and talented men in the Central Network, didn't know the difference between a baby and a toddler. I shouldn't have been surprised.
Once you get her away from the pram, I only need 3 seconds,
he growled. By any means?
Any means.
With a sigh, I sent a spell, heard the snap of the chain, and tackled. Daniela buckled under me with surprising ease, like butter collapsing under a hot knife. She did not, however, go silently. The intent was to separate her from the pram first, deal with consequences later, so I wrapped an arm around her head to soften her fall. Her head slammed into my forearm instead of the dirt-packed road as we toppled down together. A ripple of magic appeared on the other side of the pram, Roggenwald transporting into place, invisible. Spastic barking filled the air. The commotion of Daniela's wild shrieks and attempts to gouge my eyes out with her nails distracted me from the pram lurching away. The dog leaped free to land on my back, claws digging deep. The pram vanished entirely. I shouted as those nails swiped across my shoulder blades.
Baby stealer!
She screamed.
She stole my baby!
No, I didn't. I'm right here. Her shrieks echoed through the village, drawing eyes. Witches congregated in the street, amassing in a closing circle.
Help!
She shouted.
Get off me!
I rolled free. Hair tousled, she bolted upright. Half of her head had grayish blonde hair. The other...